Howdy all of you gamers. As you can see, we are under attack. They're also hitting us hard over here, and they're hitting us in the areas where we are so close to finishing up our outer wall here. So, we're gonna just let this play out. We already got this guy who's doing a good job. Unfortunately, I didn't put in a second guard there. Oh man, we don't even have a tower there. Let's go ahead and start rounding up our hunters. Ooh, do we have a trader? He wants to buy my soap at a low price. This guy I can't sell anything to. 29 days left, 64 days left. We're gonna put those on hold for a moment. As you can see in this Arid Drylands map, there are a ton of difficulties you have to face, such as, you know, the integrity of the buildings. They they like to take damage over time, especially during the winter time. These guys might be a little bit too far away from the action, but we're going to at least grab 3 of them and send them up to the town center while we ring the bell. Gather all of our villagers, tell them to return. Grab that guy. Alright, let's see how this goes. We do have a tower here that can help out. Looks like they just broke through the wall here. We do only have 1 guard here, so let's see. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to repel those guys. This tower here did a pretty good job. Here we go. Just go ahead and speed through a little bit of this. Cool, 2 towers can shoot at this gate here. I'm glad I set it up that way. There we go. They should be deciding to run soon. Ah, this tower survived so far. What's its health at? It's kind of low, but he repelled him. Good stuff, man. Looks like they are on the run. We repelled the attack. Good stuff. This is on the hardest difficulty. It is year 20. People are generally happy. We need to work on some London clothes. And we need to start taking care of some of these damaged buildings. So generally the builders will go ahead and take care of them. However, we have so much on their plate, they're not going to be able to get to it. Because they decide to repair buildings, it's like one of the last things they do. I'm going to prioritize a couple houses because we are running low on space. Run, Forrest, run! He gonna get you! Oh, there's 2 of them. Good thing we got these towers. Now our hunters can pick that up if they cross paths. Let's see if we still got a couple of traders here. We do. This guy's 7 days away from leaving. We can't sell anything to him, and we don't have the money to buy any wood. But fortunately, we bought a pretty good amount of wood last time, so we're set for a little while. We could sell some soap at a very low price. I'm not too keen on that, so we're probably going to avoid that entirely. I think we're good to go, guys. We don't need the trader this round, but what we do need to do is check on our herbs. Yep, there we go. As you can see, we're running low on herbs. We cannot produce herbs. If you keep stuff inside the trader, it doesn't spoil. As far as I know, I mean, it may spoil, but I haven't seen it yet. Your village was raided, and they got wrecked. I'm gonna go and put like 10 medicinal roots, maybe 20, just to make sure that they are getting some medical attention if they have some issues. Okay, so we're doing good. I'd really like to finish up this section, so I'm going to quickly prioritize. Oh, it's already prioritized. Good stuff. If you're seeing this and the music is distracting and you hate it, please let me know. Your village was raided and they also got wrecked. So whenever your village gets raided, it's not usually just one set of raiders. It's almost as if they band together and attack from two different directions. Or, I don't know, maybe they just decide, hey, let's attack them at the same time. Something of that sort. So if you haven't seen this yet, this is a spectacular wolf den spot. And what you can do is, you can set up your hunter's rings just outside of the dens. And the reason why this is important, keeping it outside, is to make sure that they don't get too close and destroy the den itself. Every year, these dens respawn and produce wolves that... it's a great way to produce tallow and pelts and, of course, meat, all without having to go too far and move your rings. You usually have to chase down deer and stuff like that, so... If you like the beats, let me know about that too. I want to know. I want to know if you guys like the stream. It is my goal to make sure that you enjoy your experience. If there's another game you want to watch me play, go ahead and suggest that as well. We go ahead and put this home right here. Just gonna get it out of the way of this tower area. Put a wall around it. I like to put walls around my towers. Except for this one, apparently. Maybe I had to flatten it out first or something. It'll get done, right? Yeah, I really hate seeing all these health bars low, but it's like... gradually, as the game progresses, especially during the winter time, these health bars just decrease. And from what I hear, your builders will repair them eventually. It's just I just have so many things for them to do that they don't have time. They don't have time to get to it. Let's see if we got a third trader or not. Nope, no third trader. Let's see where this guy is. We really need all that stone out of him. So what I'm gonna do is, where's my stone at? Right here. I can't take in anymore. Of course we want some immigrants. We love immigrants. Okay. We are having some housing issues, and we're having integrity issues, but that'll buff out. It'll be fine. We need some of this stuff. Oh, looks like we're running out of deficit now because we're building towers. That definitely means that we need more houses and we need to upgrade these markets as quickly as possible. I've been running into some bad luck lately with the trader. They keep coming, but they don't have anything that I can really sell to them. I refuse to sell at a low price unless I'm desperate, and I'm definitely not desperate yet. Because that one trader's going to come by. He's going to want what I got, and he's going to want it for a high price. And that'll be great. So you can see that the fertility is improving over time, even though that we do not have a incredibly fertile area. If you haven't seen this yet, there's a little recipe, little formula. This is the formulae for a successful farm. See, the fertility is going up with every season. 5% fertility boost with this, the cover crop, the clovers, and then a 2% fertility boost with the peas. You do this over and over until you get it up to a high standard. And which one was this? Where you at? Was it this one? Even if it's not this one. Where you at? Whatever. We're doing fine on food. I don't need to change anything quite yet. How's our flax doing? A little low, but it's okay. Those farms need time anyways. Let's go and get some of this done. Still learning as much as I can about this game, but oh, come on. I know that the developers are still working on it as much as possible. They are releasing super regular updates, which I love. And that's the reason why I decided to get this game in the first place, is because, you know, I like to say that past performance is a great indicator of future performance. And this developer team, Crate, their only other game that they made, they spent a lot of effort afterwards producing DLC, giving the gamers some more updates, making sure that it was not just a game that they develop and release and they just drop it like a lot of these big time developers do. These guys really, it was their baby. They wanted to make sure that they grew it. Sure, it's a great game when you release it, but how good can you make the game afterwards? Can you keep developing it? Can you keep making it better? Just as a lot of things are in life, you don't want to just keep going from one thing to the next. Sometimes the best thing for you to do is to work on what you got and make what you got a little bit better. So I really like this about this developing team, and I wanted to support them, so I bought it the first day it was out. And I suggest you do too. It's a great game. On the easier difficulties, you don't have to deal with so many hardships. But yeah, guys, I support your purchase of this game. Stop watching the stream and go buy it and play it yourself. Yeah, as you can see, these are all the newer ones. I just made this one. The fertility is super low. It's not even in a fertile area, but that's okay, because with the Master Formioli, we're gonna have high fertility in all of our plots. We'll be just fine. So, last time, we discovered that we're running out of space to put all of our homes. We finally found a spot, and we are trying to develop this little community. All the while, we are trying to finish this wall out here. This will be the edge of our land. We will expand beyond this. I hope to expand in this direction, though, towards this mountain wall. This is all fertile land that I want to take over. We got some ridges here. We can build walls, and we can meet over here at the mountainous terrain. Give us that damage boost for these towers. If you're not familiar, you like to use the height to your advantage. See all those plus numbers, plus 11, plus 12, plus 13, and such. And when you come down here on more flat terrain, you don't get so much of a bonus anymore. So I like to use the ridges to the advantage. To my advantage. I never want to skimp on the guards. I always want to have the guard towers stocked up. 2 people means if one person's gone, you still got 1 guard. Because they do like to run off and take care of their own life. They have to eat. They have to, you know, stock their home. Oh, and this is why you have guard towers near the wolves. If you don't have a battle buddy to help them out, you're going to have this tower to help back up a guy that's retreating. Or female. Looks like this is the female. Hopefully in this stream I'm going to be able to show you guys just how awesome these wolf dens can be, because once you start getting some hunters up here and they're shooting one at a time, getting a little bit closer, and as soon as the hunter sees the wolf, they're going to go after it. They're going to drop everything they got, and they're going to just go after the wolves. Wolves come in a huge pack, and hopefully you got some battle buddies over here to help them out. Yeah, so all these homes are about to be abandoned, unfortunately, and I think the most I can do, or the least I can do, is let's see if I can't. See, this is only 20 gold. Maybe I can slide that in there. Rush those, hopefully save those homes from being abandoned. Let's grab a couple more. Let's see. This only reached out to these two. I'd like this to... Gonna run out of a lot of money, but I'm anticipating that with the building of these homes and hopefully upgrading it soon, we will have additional income. And I could upgrade this already pre-existing market. We just need some more money. Hopefully we got a trader coming around in the next season. This guy will help him out. I like that the females can take up guard positions also. It's not, it's like an equal opportunity thing, you know? Like, hey, let the females help too. Why's it gotta be a man's job? If only we could get them to do some bricklaying and... Just kidding. It's a Jordan Peterson joke. We'll get this large one later. We just gotta make a couple of good sells. Oh man, we are dropping fast. So, whenever that happens, some of our towers are gonna shut off. But that's okay, it's only temporary. I'm hoping that by year 30 we will have an effective army. We're gonna get that barracks built somewhere in a centralized location. In order to get that, though, we need a large population. We need lots of bricks to upgrade these markets, which we cannot produce that. We do not have clay here. We can purchase clay, and we can purchase bricks. Let's take a look at these guys. See all those wolves in there? I know that my one guy is kind of just staying here, but that's kind of a safety thing too. I don't want them wandering too close and getting ganked by like 10 wolves, you know? Let's draw them in a little bit. We got some more battle buddies coming our way. There we go. There we go. Just cause an avalanche. They're all going to start coming up here to grab them. And look at this. More wolves are going to come closer. If you leave carcasses on the ground and you don't pick them up, the wolves will come and eat the carcasses. I've seen it. Oh boy, I don't know where you're going, but you shouldn't be going that close. Or it's a girl, it's a female. Not a good idea. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume your gender. They. Maybe I should say they. I'm not trying to piss off all the liberals. Well, there we go. That's not too bad, but unfortunately we left a lot of carcasses around, and the wolves will start coming in and eating them if they aren't taken soon. I want you to pick up 2 there, guy. There you go. Oh, just run. Just run. I don't know if they run slower because they carry the carcasses or what, but... How many do you have now? You only have 1? My guy, there's so many. You can carry 2. I don't know why they choose to only carry 1 when there's so many. They can carry 2, I promise you. It just irks me. I hate seeing all these health bars like that. Okay, we are officially at 0 doll hairs. Got $0. Let's see what our supplies look like. We're good on arrows, not so good on bows, but before too long we're going to be upgrading and starting the production of crossbows anyways. It still wouldn't hurt to go put it in check. Get it all squared away. That's your problem right there. Where's the other one? Is that the only one I have? I can upgrade it now. We're gonna go for it. Those crossbows are so valuable to us. So, I only see 2 Fletchers. We must only have 1 fletching building, and we 100% need 2. Oof. That don't look too good. We're gonna lower the amount of firewood splitters to help conserve our wood, and we definitely want to put more laborers in the work camp. Let's try to manage our people resources real quick. Staying just ahead of what we need for the population at the moment, but I'm really hoping that at some point soon we can just start going off. We need to find the right spots though. Fortunately, this will be okay for now, but this would be a great spot right here. I do want to put walls here, at least up to this tower, maybe put another tower here. Move some of these towers up to match another wall along here somewhere. Lots of expansion in the future, but that's not something we can really worry about today. Just the fact that we've been able to complete such a large wall for protection is huge, but it's been draining our resources like crazy as far as logs go, manpower. Once this is done, we're going to try to just sit in this protective area as long as we can and develop it as much as we can before we leave. But we do need more ranching room. We need more farming room. We need more arborist room. So it's not going to be too long. If you're still with us, please let me know what you think about the music. If it's a bothersome thing. Building has no more workers. Let's make sure you at least have 1. We want to get that spot gone. I'm wondering if this coal mine is what's affecting these. It's entirely possible. I'm not sure. See, whenever I do this, it doesn't bother any homes. And usually when you have something that does affect the desirability of a home, like so. That's how it affects it. We'll speed things up just a little bit, let everyone do their thing, monitor our villagers. If you've seen my stream before, then you probably realize at this point, or realized it early, that I have a brand new mic. I figured if I'm going to be streaming this often, I need to make sure that your experience is not hindered by my mic quality. So there you go. You're welcome. It wasn't actually that big of a purchase. I just hate buying from China. You know, everything comes from China. But when I was looking at microphones, all the American-made versions were, or I mean, it's not even that I have to buy from America. I just want to buy from not China. But everything comes from China now. Everything comes from China. It's a shame. It really is. I mean, I'd like to buy from our allies, you know, the UK, Germany, France, Italy. I'd love to buy from any European country. No problem. Taiwan, Vietnam, India. I'd like to buy from any of those countries, Australia, but they don't produce anything. It all comes from China. Maybe a company that is based there, but everything is produced in China, and I just don't support it. Alright, I'm going to move on from that. I have a new mic. Boom. Here we go, we're getting into winter, so we should anticipate a lot more integrity loss to these buildings. Oh, would you look at that? Did all these buildings go back to normal? Are they being used again? That's outstanding. Good stuff, man. As soon as this one's built, it'll help this one out. That one's still not too good, but that's okay. We gonna get there, slowly but surely. So there is a workaround for these integrity lost buildings. I don't know how you pronounce it, or how do you say it, but these buildings that have lost their integrity, a quick workaround is to move it, relocate the building location, put it exactly where it is, and prioritize it. And your builders are coming around to it. It's just a bit of an annoying thing that you have to do. This version does not require any planks to use, doesn't require any building materials. Year 21, here we go. Year 21, 227 population. We're doing okay on food, it's not too great. How are we doing on the meat? So, whenever the meat is not being consumed as quickly as it's being produced, that means that we need to put up more meat smokers. Sure, the villagers will eat the meat. Sometimes they'll eat the meat, but usually they get to the smoked meat. Check out everything else. We don't have any grain production yet. We're going to get there. Producing a massive amount of beans, because the peas and beans are what add nitrogen to the soil. It adds 2% fertility. We use that a lot to build the farm beds. We have been improving our root vegetable production, and it looks like as much as we produce, they keep on matching it, so they will consume as much as we produce. I don't know how to produce any mushrooms. There's definitely no mushrooms on this map, so I don't know how they are consuming any at all. Maybe we started out with some, I don't know. Maybe maybe the immigrants that come in, they bring something. Alright, let's hope that these traders are going to bring some goods for us. I really want those, I want this empty. We'll just check this off, so they don't add any more. Let's make sure that we have everything out there that we want to sell. I want to keep a lot of soap because it's not too easy to make. Let's go ahead and just top that off. Top this off. We are trying to produce a lot of soap at the moment. I want to keep the coal. We're going to be using a lot of it very soon. It looks like we are definitely using some of that willow, the basket maker. They're consuming a lot of medicinal roots also, but I'm not going to give them any more right now. Whenever we have like a huge issue, I'll throw that in there. Alright. Well, I suppose I could give them some of these hide coats. I really wish I could buy some wood, but that's a no-go on this one. Looks like this is just going to be a sell. Can't buy anything from them. We're going to have to wait for the next one, which should be coming very soon. They all come in the same season. They start leaving around here, around this time period, early summer. All of these are starting to do pretty good, but we need a lot more farms. These are all small farms. Whoops. I would use this space, but this is where the grazing is for this field, or this barn, so can't do that either. Come on, y'all, get there. Well. I would like to put as many hunters' cabins over here as I can. Keep them close to the new merchant. Let's go check out what they got. Well, that's a nope. I mean, we could try to buy some shoes, but the problem is we don't have any currency at the moment. We should get a pretty good amount out of this if they ever deliver it. Looks like they grabbed some out of the storage, and there we go. Let's get our money. I really want some wood, but he's only buying it. I'm not going to buy bricks at that high of a price. I wouldn't mind getting some clay, but that's a shame, guys. We could buy these shoes and resell them later. Or throw it back into our stock if you know, things aren't going so well. Okay, well, I suppose that's it, unless another one comes. Okay, so we did make some money. Can we get any more off of this guy? No, that's it. Alright, that's cool. Well, we need that money. Let's go get a few things done. I want that to be built. This is going to help that and that abandoned building. Maybe it won't. Okay. We were starting to run low on supplies. How are we doing on labor? Yeah, we're gonna bump up our labor camp, our work camp production. Just trying to take trees around our walls down. A little bit easier to see those things. Let's build another work camp. Some people don't like the work camp, but actually I find that it's pretty important. Especially when your wood goes low and you don't have the ability to buy any. Here we are. That's what I was looking for. It's too close. I'm probably just gonna stick it up here with the rest. And of course it's not flat enough. That's about the size of it, right? Let's go and rush that. I want that done right now. If you're watching, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. If you like this game and you want to know some tips, be sure to check my videos. I have some tips for farming, hunting. Probably going to add some more videos on putting up walls. Anytime I put up a tower, I like to have just one single wall around it. Simple, but it really helps a lot. I mean, the walls can take quite a beating, but if raiders start hitting your tower, it goes down quick, you know? So it's just a good thing for you to have. So this is good. We have all of our towers up and running. We're running at a small deficit, but that is okay. We will overcome that here pretty soon. We need to get our wooden planks number up. We can upgrade this. That's outstanding. We're gonna come back from that deficit right away. That's the one homestead that we flipped, put back in its own spot. Why did you die from starvation, my guy? Well, the reason you died from starvation is because I didn't put up a gate for you to come into. That's my bad. That's strange. There we go. It went over a little bit, but whatever. It's all good. I think that after I get off the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and just flip all these houses. I can upgrade the hunters, but last time I did it, after the new update, they were having a little bit of issues. I don't want to upgrade them if they're going to have any issues, you know? Just leave them be. They're doing fine. And let's go ahead and check out our meat production. It's on the upswing, so that's outstanding. Very, very good. We have several homes that we can still build. Try to put one right there. Nice. Where else can we do it? Do a little line right there. I'm not really one for doing lines, but not really into it. As you can see, it's kind of nice. We need to have a park around here to boost the desirability. I know that we need to leave space around it also to make sure that... Do we have the money? We do have the money. Nice, and this park's been built. It should be affecting this guy, so I don't know why... It's a homestead. Surely someone will move in there eventually. If not, I'll just flip it and put it somewhere else. Building attacked. No way. Ah, I never rebuilt this gate. My bad, guys. Alright, now is this spot flat enough to put a work camp here? It is outstanding. We're gonna rush that. Yeah, I like to really use the work camps a lot until we buy some wood. When we buy a lot of logs, then I'll go ahead and take them out of the work camp and put them into general labor. Surprised that's still there. You can go ahead and just flip it around. Dang, guy. Whew. Bit off a little bit too much, huh? Thank goodness we got that tower. Okay, so the rockiness and weed level is down, so we can go ahead and remove some of these worker slots. Probably just remove one on that. Oh yeah. Oop. Ruh-roh. There we go. Cool, so we just have, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 slots we can fill with root vegetables or something of the sort. It's kind of perfect. They're a little picky. How does this one have so much room somehow? I am confusion. Oh, it's because there's a work camp and not... Yeah, got it. Oh no. Ah, it won't fit. Then yes. Then yes, I do want to move it. Cool. We're just gonna kind of put in as much as we can. We're not really gonna sync these up quite... Oh, I don't want to quit. We don't want to sync these up quite yet. We'll do that later. If we start having a lot of these go bad, then we'll know. Like if they spoil. And we'll know they got that we have to sync it all up, which is a pain in the butt. Alrighty. Let's check our trader. Looks like we need more cobbler workers. We have 2 at the moment. Cool. I can build it right here. It's kind of perfect. I'm not going to prioritize it though. Cool. Our bow numbers are going up. Now, candles. Where's our candler? You're working hard, man. All by yourself. We'll increase the amount of candle workers. We'll just do it to 2. Doesn't look like they're going too hard on that. Let's see what our soap production looks like. Our soap and tallow. Okay, so we are above the consumption rate. That's exactly where we want to be. Tallow. Good. It looks like we're heading in the right direction. We need to just keep it there, you know? We want to keep it there. So the way we're going to keep it there and keep it going in the right direction is we're going to build some more hunting cabins. As long as they're being used, you can never have too many hunting cabins, you know? And as long as you have enough meat smokers to preserve the meat, everything's good, man. Come on now. The game freezes every time a new building is made, so I'm hoping that they're going to work on that soon. I'm sure that they will. It's just frustrating to deal with in the present moment. It's not a game breaker, but I'm very sure that some people would be like, "Well, it's unplayable. I can't even play it like this." I have noticed that when you select larger maps, Larger maps make it even worse. So I stick to small and medium maps now. I think this is a medium map, but it's really cool when you get up to a 1,000 population, but it's, oh my gosh, it's almost unplayable. Cool, so I like that. This. I'm gonna go ahead and... That's a good spot right there. I'm gonna focus mainly on wood with you. You ran out of trees. Let's have you go somewhere closer, hopefully. Nope. Can't even do it, but we can send you there. I'm ready for the next set of raiders to come through. Famous last words, but I want to see what they do. Let's make sure that we have full guards. Whoops. Where are we at? We want 2 guards in every post. Alright. Never skip on guards. I think it's well worth the money. I think it's well worth the human resources. I think we're rocking and rolling, guys. We're doing pretty good. I know that our food is starting to look a little iffy, but we just added a bunch more root vegetables. And the next time that we sync up all of these fields to make sure that they are producing fluidly, in the sense of, you know, all of our food is balanced. Every season, with every field, we're producing enough beans, enough fruit, vegetables, enough greens. Greens are our next target, and then after that we're going to go after wheat and flax heavy. But when we do that, we're going to have a new farming spot. We're going to have to come over here. Fortunately, we have this lake, this little pond here, and we can use this ridge as an example to show you. This little ridge here, we got a pretty decent bonus. We'll have towers go through here, and then we can use this area. Obviously, that looks great. Put a little wall here. Probably have a tower here, so they don't come through here. I don't even know if we have to have it along the inside of the wall here, just in case they come from over the top. I've never seen raiders come from over the top of mountains before, but I rue the day that it happens. And I got caught slipping, you know? I don't want to be that guy. Let's go and start focusing on these guys again. Let's get those fertility rates up. Right now we're producing almost 200 with every crop, which is not so bad considering each field only uses 1 farmer. So that's not so bad. Where is the... There's a little statistic that'll show you, it'll tell you how your farmers are doing. Like how much food you're getting per farm plot or per square, how much food you're getting per farmer. It's like a nice little statistic. We're probably going to go ahead and end it here, take a break from streaming. And during this winter period, I will flip all these houses and make sure that the integrity is in check. We're going to have to continue working on our logs and firewood because at the moment they're looking a little sketchy. We're going to go ahead and lower the amount of sawyers we got. Sawyers. It would be nice if we can get some extra labor from somewhere else too, because... Nope. Well, we could take some off of the soap maker. That'd help our tallow. Where's our tallow at? Herbs. We'll go ahead and bounce that back. to 150. 130 is fine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of shoes into circulation. This game's about making money, but I also want to make sure that my people are doing okay, you know? If they're happy, if these guys are happy, then the birth rate goes up and the immigration rate goes up. And that's exactly what we want. We want to get more people, so... Gotta do what you gotta do, guys. Alright, everybody, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you being here. If you liked this, if you learned a few things, please like and subscribe if you feel like it. And if you have any comments, leave one. Leave a comment. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you for your time. Y'all have a good day.